Good Monday morning, guys. Oh my goodness. This week is going to be pretty interesting for me. But you know what? I decree and I declare that this week is going to be productive. It's going to be filled with good news because I got a lot happening in my family this week. But I declare that we will have good news, you and me, right? Anyway, happy Monday. Let's get this week started. Listen, I want to talk to you about VA. If those of you, and I'm going to do a video on the requirements of getting a VA loan, but if you are a VA buyer, thank you for not coming out there. If you are a VA buyer, right, and you are buying a house from another VA buyer, did you know that the buyer, the VA buyer, can assume the loan of another VA buyer, right? So the person that you're buying a home from bought their home via VA. Now you're a VA and buying with the VA, you can assume that loan, right? Isn't that exciting, guys? You can assume the loan, meaning that you can assume the terms, including the interest rates of that previous loan or of that loan, right? And it's so crazy because now the interest rates are really high, right? Well, close to 7%. Of course, the interest rates changed every day, but we don't know if they're going up or down, right? But you can assume right now with this, again, the interest rates being close to 7%. If that person bought their house, the other VA buyer bought their house when it was a 3% interest rate, you can assume the loan and get the 3%. Isn't that awesome? That is awesome. If you are a VA buyer, I will be doing a video on the requirements of a VA buyer, and because they get bells and whistles. Anyway, guys, you can assume the terms of that loan, including the payment amount, the duration of the loan. So the person only has 5 years to pay off that loan. Then guess what? You assume that loan and you get 5 years to pay off. And then, so it's an advantage to both the buyer and the seller, basically, right? So a buyer, again, you can have those lower interest rates and all of the terms of that previous mortgage, right? And yet at the same time for the seller, well, the seller, number one, doesn't have to assume or doesn't have the debt anymore, right? They don't have to have the responsibility of the debt. And then also it saves the seller on closing costs, right? So again, if you are a VA buyer, right, and you find another VA buyer, if you are a VA buyer and you find someone who bought their home with the VA loan, then again, you can assume the terms and the terms of that previous loan. So I hope that was helpful, guys. I know that was a lot thrown, and I'm still waking up. You see, I don't have I never have my makeup on when I come and talk to you guys. But at the same time, I just wanted you to know, if you are a VA buyer, my name is Brenda Douglas, and my telephone number is 202-930-DIVA or 50plushometeam@gmail.com, and that plus is spelled out. Give me a call, and I'll be happy. If you are thinking or considering, or you don't know if you'll qualify, you're in the military, you don't know if you qualify for a VA loan, listen, give me a call, and I'll be happy to sort out the details for you. Again, my name is Brenda Douglas, and rewind the tape to get the telephone number and the email address. But I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel at 50 Plus Home Team, and follow me, subscribe, guys, for more information, for more real estate related information. If you are interested and curious about what it's like to live here in the DMV, then I want you to go ahead and subscribe so you'll know. And then for those of you who live in the DMV area, listen, if you're out and about at some community event and you would like to share your video, send it to me so I can load it on my channel for people to see how wonderful it is to live here. There's always something to do. My name again is Brenda Douglas. Here's the telephone number, 202-930-DIVA. And then my email address is 50plushometeam@gmail.com. Send me your videos of your DMV events. And then also, again, if you're interested in learning more about VA loans as well as other loans, I'm really excited about that USDA as well. So I've been doing posts about those different loans and the requirements and things of that nature. But I think it would be wonderful to do a video so that I can explain in detail. Thank you guys and have a wonderful, wonderful day. I'm sure I'll be back on here again. I'm sure. Anyway, guys, have an awesome day.